Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and this is part 5 of my room tour. I'd like to thank you all for watching, for taking an interest, and of course having your patience if you've managed to watch them all from part 1 right through to where we are now. Okay, so the last part we're going to be looking at some of the newer figures, some exclusives, and I'm going to start with these books here because I get asked a lot of questions about these. These were only available and are already available in the UK. They're the Hatchet Partworks Transformers G1 Definitive Collection. We don't really get anything in the UK that's any good, but we've got these. So this was a number 1, and as I say, they released them weekly, and as you can see, they all built up, and they've got a nice spine display there. They've got all of the G1 comics, all the IDW continuity, sorry, and yeah, there they are. So that's what them books are. So let's have a look at some of the figures. There's an MP4 box there. I prefer the MP1 and MP4 just because it's bigger. Moving on to the actual toys. So here is all the Titan figures. So there's your Metroplex. That's the Takara version with both guns. There's the Predaking Combiner, Omega Supreme, Fortress Maximus. I haven't put some of the stickers on these. They're still in the boxes. And here we are, here's some of the Seige figures. So they're just dotted around, as you've seen by the rest of the videos, that I am drastically running out of room quite fast. So there's the Seekers. You can also see that there's not any lights coming in from these curtains or blinds. I had a few concerned people saying to block it up, but as you can clearly see, they're protected enough. There's some more larger figures from a couple of other lines and some more legends in there. I'm quickly going to touch on this figure here because this is a very cool figure and I believe quite rare as well. This is the Chevy Aveo Swerve, and this figure was only available to get if you test drove one of them cars in America, as I say. So this never released, only available as part of a very small selection of car releases if you took one of their cars for a test drive. So what we're going to do, I'm not going to spend too much time on the Masterpiece because I've done their own video themselves. Scrolling along, these are all Hasbro or Takara. Again, no KO, nothing like that. That's again just my preference. There's smaller figures at the bottom. I'm going to come to them in a second. Same as on the Decepticons. So as you'll see, I've got MP5, I think it was, for the big Megatron there, rather than the new MP36. And again, all the rest of the boxes for all the Masterpiece figures are away in storage. Right, moving on to some special figures now. All of these are either BotCon, subscription service, collectors club. They're all exclusive, so you'll recognise a lot of the figures. A lot of them are just redecos of moulds. That's Dawn of Predicus at the back there, the BotCon exclusive. And again, you can tell by this shelf I've massively run out of space by the time we come here. But all of these with a subscription service, collectors club, or BotCon exclusives. Again, even harder for me to get hold of in the UK. And moving up, there's some of these are exactly the same. Some of these are just exclusive releases, like your Victorian, your G2 Combiner Wars, your Lio Kaiser, and yeah, there's your G2 Menasor and Bruticus colours. So yeah, they're the exclusives. These are your subscription figures all along there, and as I say, there's the Masterpiece. I know I've not got all of the Masterpiece as of yet, but I will be looking to finish them off sooner or later. Okay, let's have a quick look at these figures just to round everything off. These are known as WST, World's Smallest Transformers. Some of them are original by Takara, some of them are made by, I think, Just Toys and other things like that, and they are amazing. The detail on them is fantastic. As I say, some of the transformations are identical to the actual G1 figures, and there's just a few more. Turn my light back on in here just to conclude the video and to conclude the tour, wrap it up as a whole. There's a mini Lowercase or Landcross, and as I say, I think they're Just Toys. All the little Dinobots now, all of them, as I say, they're amazing. Their transformation is exactly the same as the G1 figures. So that, as I say, completes my entire room tour. So left hand side you saw was all the G1s in there all along. I am still, as I say, improving and adding more and more to it if I've got the space. And there's the movies in the generations. Once again, thank you very much for watching all of these. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's any figures that you want me to showcase for yourself, and I'll wrap things up there. Stay safe, take care.